One of the things that sucks most about being a YouTuber is the fact that I don't really get to game for leisure anymore. I work on videos 4 days a week, and since I put out a video every week, I then have to immediately turn around and play the game for my next video. This means sometimes I don't get to play the games I want to, and even if I do get to play them, I don't get to play them for long. Enter Divinity Original Sin 2, possibly one of the most engaging, engrossing, entertaining, and other E-words, RPGs of the past decade. I have played it for nearly 20 hours and have barely scratched the surface. And I want to keep playing, but since I have other games to get to, that means my time with the game is over. So sadly, this is only going to be a first impressions, if you count 20 hours as a first impression, which in this game I do. Stupid YouTube channel. The sequel to the well-received Divinity Original Sin, DOS 2 as I'm going to call it, improves on the first in just about every way. Starting off, you'll either create a character or choose a pre-made one. I chose to create my own and make him a healer/cleric, as I usually find that role in low supply in these types of games. Other than your look, you also choose your skills, stats, abilities, talents, origins, and might I strongly suggest Jester, because lols, and instrument. Man, where's the tuba? Ah, somebody get that guy a sandwich. He's all skin and bones. Or actually just bones. Somebody get that guy some skin. And then it's story time! Now, if you didn't play the first game, don't worry. This one takes place a few centuries in the future, and bad guy! Nope, don't need to see the rest of this. That's the bad guy. 100% sure.
Just as I'd planned.
Yeah, called it. You wake up on a ship, and I'm immediately getting Baldur's Gate 2 vibes. I'm totally fine with this. Turns out, someone's been murdered. And it's up to you to find out who. Why you? Because apparently they can't walk 30 feet. But more on that in a second. Good luck, Sherlock. Here's where you'll be meeting up with the merry band of characters you'll be teaming up with in the future. They're actually really interesting, fun to interact with, and immediately likable. Whoever did the writing on this, kudos to you. Unfortunately, your sleuthing will be for naught, as they just give you the answer once you reach a certain area of the boat. Man, I wanted to be Sherlock. Stupid game. Naturally, this witch lady didn't like being restrained, and decided to kill everyone via Octomonster. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Here you're introduced to the combat of DOS 2. I'd describe it as a mix between D&D and XCOM. The first few fights are pretty basic, but you'll soon learn that the environment is just as much of a weapon as you are. Careful though. Whoopsies. I meant to do that. Eventually your ship is ripped apart, and you wake up on an island. There's the video game tropes I know. Do I have amnesia? No. Blasphemy! From here, the game gets story heavy real quick, so I'm going to avoid spoilers. You'll spend most of your beginning hours exploring the island and all of the secrets contained within, fighting animals and other random enemies along the way. Fights in general can be difficult, but never unbeatable if you play them right. Time for lots of saving and reloading, because everyone deserves a second, third, fourth, 15th chance, am I right? On the island are the full cast of characters you met on the boat, which you can now recruit to be on your team. I got myself a tank, archer, and a rogue. With me as healer, that's a nice well-rounded group. All of the characters have their own storylines, and the actions that they can take, some of which you can control, can have serious consequences on others. Really, it's the attention to detail and the polish here that sets DOS 2 apart from its competition. Also, DOS 2 has a multiplayer mode which I sadly didn't get to play, but I did play the first with a friend, and it was hella fun, so I can only imagine what DOS 2 would be like. Mental note, don't try to be street. As I said, I've played for 20-something hours, and I haven't even gotten off the freaking island yet. But damn it all, I have enjoyed every single one of those 20 hours. Now, before I sign off, one tip for you. Take the pet pal talent as soon as you can. Talking to animals is hilarious and super helpful. Namely, this slug queen. Who knew slugs had nobility? You learn something new every day. And that was Divinity Original Sin 2. God, I wish I had more time for this game. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. If you liked this one, why not watch another video? If you want, you can follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and make sure to follow me on Twitch for my weekly live streams. And you can also donate to the channel through Patreon like these other amazing people. I'd put them all in my group.